Hello everyone, in today's topic, we are going to talk about types of graphs or charts. And this topic is under statistical presentations. So the first one is the pictograph. A pictograph uses an icon to represent a quantity of data values in order to decrease the size of the graph. A key must be used to explain the icon. Under the advantages of this pictograph, it is easy to read, visually appealing, handles large data sets easily using keyed icons. For the disadvantages, it is hard to quantify partial icons. Icons must be consistent size, best for only 2 to 6 categories, and very simplistic. So let us convert this table into a pictograph. So the name of this table or pictograph is favorite pets, okay? So under which we have cat, dog, and hamster. And then each pulse print stands for 2 votes. So if we have in here 10, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. In here is 4, so 2, 4. Then 6, 2, 4, 6. So that is pictograph. Now, let's move on to bar charts. Data that is counted and has no in-between value is called discrete data. So, discrete data can be counted. Discrete data is usually collected in a frequency table and then presented as a bar chart. A bar chart has a horizontal axis and a vertical axis. A bar chart must always have a title explaining what it shows. Bars must be carefully drawn to show the data. There must be a gap between each bar, and each bar must be the same width. A number line is marked on the vertical axis. So this is the number line. The scale of this number line is chosen based on the data range. So in our example, we uses 2 units. Okay, so 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Skip counting by 2. So each axis must have a label explaining what it shows. So we have in this axis, we have the type of pet, and in the y-axis, we have the number of children. So that is the label. Now, let's move on to comparative bar charts. Discrete data in each category can also be represented in subcategories. We can draw a group bar chart to show this data. In this bar chart, each category has more than one bar. A key is used to identify the subcategories. So for the orange bar, it represents the number of boys, whereas the yellow one are the number of girls. Now let's move on to line graphs. Line graphs are used to show changes to a measurement over time. They show continuous data. So continuous data can be measured. The data being measured is shown on the vertical axis. The time that the data is being measured over is shown on the horizontal axis. So in our example, it is the enrollment of MSU from 2008 to 2013. So as we can see here from 2008, there is the start, and then going to 2009, there is a decrease, then another increase at 2010, then the rest of the 3 years, it keeps on decreasing. So it shows changes to a measurement over time. Data is plotted onto a line graph in the same way as a coordinate grid, so your x, y. The way we plot points along the coordinate plane is the same. These data plots are then joined with straight lines. We can use the line of the graph to describe general trends in the change of the measurement over time or to find precise measurements at a given time. Now let's move on to the last type of chart, which is pie chart. Pie charts show discrete data as proportional sectors of a circle. Every sector of a pie chart is a proportion of the whole. You can explain what each sector represents using an angle, fraction, or percentage. Being able to convert between fractions, percentages, and angles is a key skill for answering questions about data presented in a pie chart. So let us have this pie chart. So the data in this sector is one half of the whole amount. It is also 50% and 180 degrees. Later on, I will show you how to make one. The data in this sector is one-fourth of the whole amount, and it is also 25% and 90 degrees. And the data in both of this sector is one-eighth of the whole amount. It is also 12.5% and 45 degrees. We can use fraction, percentage, and angle equivalents to interpret the data in a pie chart. If the whole pie chart represents 120, then automatically the value of the orange sector is 60. Now we are ready to make a pie chart. So from the data, we are going to create our pie chart. So the first thing that we should do is to have the formula under angles. So the formula is frequency over total frequency times 360 degrees. So let us start with social. So under social, so this is the 6 under frequency, and 40 is under the total, okay? Total frequency. So 6 over 40 times 360 degrees, it is equal to 54 degrees. So that you will not use anymore your calculator, you simplify this one, cancel 0, and then we are going to simplify 36 and 4. 4 will become 1 and 36 will become 9. So 6 times 9 equals 54. So we have 54 degrees under social. For math, 10 over 40 times 360 degrees. So we can cancel 10 and 40. 10 will become 1 and 40 will become 4. From here, 360 divided by 4 is equal to 90. So we have 90 degrees under math. Under health, we have 4 over 40 times 360 degrees. In here, we are going to simplify 4 and 40. 4 will become 1 and 40 will become 10. From here, we have 360 divided by 10, which is equal to 36. And then under sports, we have 5 over 40 times 360 degrees. From here, we are going to simplify 5 and 40. 5 will become 1 and 40 will become 8. From here, 360 divided by 8, it is equal to 45. So under sports, we have 45 degrees. And for English, we have 8 over 40 times 360 degrees. So we can simplify 8 and 40. So 8 will become 1 and 40 will become 5. From here, we will be getting 360 over 5, which is equal to 72. So under English, we have 72 degrees. And the last one, science, 7 over 40 times 360 degrees. From here, we can simplify 360 and 40. So 40 will become 1 and 360 will become 9. So we will be getting 63 degrees. To check whether our answer is correct, let us add it up. So if it's equal to 360 degrees, then we are correct. And from that, we are going to use our protractor, this one, to create our pie chart. So based from our table, so we already have the corresponding angles for each of the subject. So all we need to do here is to create our pie chart. So for social, 54 degrees. For math, it is 90 degrees. For health, 36 degrees. And for sports, we have 45 degrees. And for English, we have 72 degrees. And the last one, science, 63 degrees. So all in all, we have 360 degrees, or it is a full turn. Now, let's use the percentage. Okay, so the formula that we are going to use, frequency over total frequency times 100%. As you can observe, the only difference between percentage and angles is our multiplier. So under angle, we have 360 degrees. For percentage, we have 100%. So let us start with social. So 6 over 40 times 100%, it is equal to 15%. And then math, 10 over 40 times 100% equals 25%. And under health, we have 4 over 40 times 100%, it is equal to 10%. And under sports, we have 5 over 40 times 100%, it is equal to 12.5%. And under English, we have 8 over 40 times 100%, it is equal to 20%. And then the last one, for science, we have 7 over 40 times 100%, it is equal to 17.5%. To check whether our answer is correct, we are going to add everything. If it's equal to 100%, then we are sure that we are correct. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Bye.